Has your cat ever licked you or fallen asleep on top of you? Scientists just revealed that only 2% of cats show these rare behaviors toward humans, while most cats simply see people as food providers. So as you watch, count how many signs your cat shows, because by the end, you may realize your cat loves you in a way you never imagined. Number 1. Tail up greeting. Be honest. Your cat appears every time you come home, tail straight up, walking calmly toward you, and you walk straight to the kitchen. You barely looked at her. A landmark study published in Animal Cognition confirmed that the raised tail greeting in cats is a behavior that develops exclusively between a kitten and its mother. It signals complete emotional safety, recognition of a trusted caregiver, and genuine attachment. Not hunger, not habit, attachment. Your cat is not greeting you because you have food. Cats in shelters have feeders too. They do not do this. She is greeting you because you are hers. Here is what most owners miss. If you watch closely, her tail quivers slightly at the very tip when she sees you. That quiver is not controlled. Researchers identify it as an involuntary excitement response. She cannot hide how she feels about you. But while you sleep, completely unconscious, completely unaware, she is doing something so protective and so selfless that most owners never even find out it is happening. Sleeping on you. Your cat has fallen asleep on your chest, and you stayed frozen for an hour, uncomfortable, maybe needing the bathroom, because you did not want to disturb her. You felt it. That moment. But did you ever stop to understand what she was actually doing? A study from the University of Queensland on feline sleep behavior found that cats are at their most neurologically vulnerable during deep sleep. Heart rate drops, all defensive instincts go completely quiet. In the wild, a cat that sleeps exposed is a cat that dies. Your cat chose your body as the place she is willing to be that vulnerable. Not your couch, not a soft blanket. You. Here is what most owners miss. She has every comfortable surface in your home available to her. She chose the one that breathes, the one that is warm and alive in yours. Think about that the next time you are scared to move. The cat sleeping on you right now trusts you with her life. But the very first thing she does when she opens her eyes every single morning, before food, before anything, that moment is something you have been sleeping through your entire life together. Morning face rubs. Your cat wakes up and immediately walks to your face and rubs against it, and you probably groaned, pulled the blanket up, and went back to sleep. You just rejected your cat's most intimate morning ritual without even knowing it existed. Ethologist John Bradshaw's research on feline social behavior found that face-to-face rubbing between bonded individuals is reserved exclusively for the innermost attachment circle. It is a deliberate, conscious reconfirmation of the bond after separation during sleep. Kittens do this with their mothers every single morning. It is how they say, "You are still mine, and I am still yours." Your cat is not waking you up for food. She is checking in with her person. She is making sure the bond is still there after hours apart. Here is what most owners miss. She does not do this to everyone in the house. She does it to you, specifically you, every morning, without fail. And when she finally gets you to look back at her, what her eyes do in that exact moment is something her body cannot control and cannot fake. Dilated pupils when she looks at you. Has your cat ever looked at you in a quiet room? Soft eyes, pupils slightly wide, and you thought nothing of it? You looked away. You went back to your screen. Here is what you missed. Research published in Current Biology found that pupil dilation during calm social interaction in cats signals positive emotional arousal, the same neurological response triggered by deep attachment and genuine affection. It is identical to the response a kitten shows when it sees its mother after separation, a rush of recognition, safety, and love that the body cannot hide. Your cat's eyes literally light up when she sees you, not when she sees food, not when she sees a toy, when she sees you specifically. Here is what most owners miss. She cannot fake that. Pupil response is involuntary. Her nervous system is reacting to your presence before her brain even catches up. The cat looking at you right now, her eyes are already telling you everything. But what happens to her the moment you simply get up and move to another room? That behavior will make you feel guilty for every time you left without saying a word. Following you room to room, you get up, she gets up. You move to the kitchen, she appears in the kitchen. You go to the bathroom, she sits outside the door and waits. And you have probably laughed about it. My cat is obsessed with me. Stop laughing. Because researchers at Oregon State University studying feline attachment found that cats with secure emotional bonds follow their primary attachment figure through the home using the exact same psychological mechanism as securely attached human infants following their mothers. Not anxiety, not resource seeking, but genuine proximity need. Your cat does not want your food. She does not want your furniture. She wants you. Your presence physically regulates her nervous system. When you are in the room, her cortisol drops. Her heart rate steadies. You are her emotional anchor. Here is what most owners miss. She is not following you. She is making sure she never loses you. And when she finally stops following and just rolls over in front of you, what she is showing you with her body in that moment is the single most vulnerable thing she is capable of. Showing you her belly. Your cat has rolled over in front of you. Full stretch, belly completely exposed, and your first instinct was to reach out and pet it, and she probably grabbed your hand, and you thought she was being difficult. You had it completely backwards. A study from the University of Edinburgh on feline vulnerability signaling found that belly exposure in cats is one of the highest trust declarations in their behavioral repertoire. Every vital organ completely unprotected, every survival instinct overridden by emotional safety. In the wild, a cat that exposes its belly to the wrong creature does not survive. Your cat is showing you her belly because her body has decided, this human will not hurt me. This human is safe. Here is what most owners miss. That role is not an invitation. It is a confession. She is not asking you to touch her. She is telling you she trusts you with her life. Think about that the next time she grabs your hand. She was not being aggressive. She was just not ready for you to end the moment. But on your worst days, when you have told nobody, held everything in, sat in complete silence, what she does next will break you open completely. Sensing your emotions. You have had days where everything was wrong, and you sat in silence, told nobody, held it together, and your cat came? Quietly, no drama, she just appeared and stayed close. Did you ever wonder how she knew? A 2019 study from Nottingham Trent University confirmed that cats actively read human emotional cues, body language, micro-expressions, vocal tone changes too subtle for most humans to detect, and adjust their behavior specifically in response to their bonded owner's emotional state. Not strangers, not people they merely live with, their bonded person. Your cat felt your pain before you showed it, and she came anyway. Here is what most owners miss. She did not come because she was trained to. She came because something in her could not stay away from you when you were hurting. The same pull a mother feels toward a child in pain. And when she sat with you in that silence, the sound she made against your body was doing something physical to you that you had no idea was even happening. Sitting just within your reach. Your cat sits near you, not on you, just close. And you have probably thought, she doesn't really want affection right now. You completely misread her. Animal behaviorist Michael Delgado's research on feline proximity behavior identifies this exact pattern, sitting within arm's reach without initiating contact, as one of the clearest markers of secure emotional attachment in cats. Your cat has calculated the precise distance where she feels connected to you without feeling overwhelmed. She is choosing closeness entirely on her own terms. Here is what most owners miss. This is not indifference. This is the most emotionally mature thing your cat does. Kittens do this with their mothers during the independence phase, staying near without being held, learning that love does not require constant contact to be real. Your cat already knows that. The cat sitting near you right now is not ignoring you. She is loving you quietly. And when you call her name and she does not come, what is actually happening in that moment is the complete opposite of what you think. Responding to your voice, specifically, you have called your cat's name and she did not come, and you thought she was ignoring you. Maybe you even felt a little rejected. You were reading it completely wrong. A landmark 2013 study published in Animal Cognition found that cats accurately distinguish their owner's voice from strangers' voices with remarkably high consistency, but choose whether to respond based entirely on the depth of the bond. Your cat heard you. She always hears you. Here is what most owners miss. She is not ignoring you when she does not come. She is exercising the same selective response a kitten uses with its mother. I know your voice above every other sound in this world. I choose when to acknowledge it because I am that comfortable with you. That is not coldness. That is the deepest familiarity that exists. And the next time she decides she does want to take care of you, what she does with her tongue is so intimate that most owners pull away without realizing they just rejected an act of pure love, grooming you. Be honest. Your cat has licked your hand, your hair, your face, and you pulled away. Maybe you laughed. Maybe you said, "Stop that." You just rejected one of the most intimate gestures in her entire emotional vocabulary. Research published in Animal Behavior found that allogrooming, social grooming between bonded individuals, is documented almost exclusively within the core family group in feline social structure. Cats do not groom strangers. They do not groom cats they merely tolerate. They groom the ones they have claimed as their own. Mother cats groom their kittens to keep them clean, calm, and emotionally connected. It is how they say you are mine, and I will take care of you. When your cat licks you, she is not tasting you. She is caring for you. She has decided you are hers to look after. Here is what most owners miss. She does it when you are still, when you are tired, when you seem like you need something. She is paying attention to you in ways you never pay attention to yourself. And when you are not home, what she finds to sleep on, and why, will make you never leave a worn shirt on the bed the same way again. Sleeping on your clothes. You have come home to find your cat curled up on your worn shirt, your jacket, something you left on the bed, and you moved her off so you could put it away. You removed her from the one thing in the house that made her feel closest to you. Studies on feline stress and attachment behavior show that owner-scented objects produce a measurable reduction in cortisol levels in bonded cats during owner absence. Your specific scent acts as a biological comfort signal embedded in her nervous system. Your cat is not being lazy. She is not claiming territory. She is self-soothing with the only piece of you she has when you are not there. Here is what most owners miss. Kittens do this exact thing with their mother's scent during weaning. It eases the loss. Your cat never fully left that stage with you. You are still her comfort object. You are still the scent that makes everything feel safe. And the moment you actually walk back through that door, what she does with her whole body the second she sees you is one of the most deliberate welcomes she is capable of giving. Stretching when she sees you. Your cat was sitting quietly, and the moment you walked in, she stretched, full body, front paws extended, back arched, everything elongated, and you walked right past her. You just missed one of the most deliberate welcoming gestures in her entire behavioral vocabulary. Research published in Animal Cognition found that cats perform full body stretching, specifically triggered by their bonded person's appearance. Not randomly, not upon waking. Your presence caused that stretch. Here is what most owners miss. To stretch fully, every muscle must relax completely. Every defensive posture must drop. Your cat showed you her entire body in its most unguarded state the moment she saw you. A kitten stretches this way in front of its mother during complete safety. It is a full physical exhale of relief. She saw you and her body celebrated before her mind caught up. Think about that. And when she walks past you right after, what her tail does in that single passing moment is one of the most intentional things she will ever do without making a single sound. Wrapping her tail around you. Your cat has walked past your leg and curved her tail around it, or draped it across your hand while sitting beside you, and you probably did not even notice. You felt something and kept scrolling. Feline behaviorist Pam Johnson Bennett identifies tail wrapping as one of the most intentional physical affection signals in a cat's behavioral vocabulary. It is not accidental. It requires conscious muscular movement. Your cat chose to extend part of her body and make contact with yours, quietly, without asking for anything back. Here is what most owners miss. Mother cats curl their tails around their kittens to keep them physically close and emotionally anchored during rest. When your cat wraps her tail around you, she is doing exactly that. She wants to be connected to you right now, not loudly, not dramatically, just connected. Think about the last time she did it. You probably missed it. And when she really wants to show you how safe she feels, what she does with her forehead and yours in those completely still, completely silent moments is the most ancient form of love she carries. Touching foreheads with you. Has your cat ever pressed her forehead against your chin, your cheek, your hand, and just stayed there for a moment, completely still? And you probably held your breath, not sure what to do. That stillness is everything. Research on intimate bonding behaviors in Felids documents forehead-to-forehead contact as an exclusive behavior between individuals sharing the deepest trust. Not grooming, not bunting, not play. Pure stillness. Two beings choosing to simply exist in contact without needing anything more from the moment. Here is what most owners miss. Mother cats do this with their kittens during quiet moments. Not feeding, not cleaning, just being together. It is the behavior that says, I do not need you to do anything. I just need you to be here. When your cat does this with you, she has brought you into the most sacred, wordless part of her emotional world. And later, in the middle of the night, while you are completely asleep and have no idea she is even there, what she does next is the most selfless thing she will ever do for you. Watching over you while you sleep. You have woken up in the middle of the night and found her there, sitting, watching you sleep, still, quiet, not hungry, not restless, just watching over you in the dark. And maybe it felt a little strange. It is the furthest thing from strange. Research on feline protective behavior found that cats who guard their sleeping owners display elevated environmental scanning and alertness. They are actively monitoring for threats, so their bonded human can rest without danger. She is not staring at you because she is bored. She is standing guard. She asks for nothing in that moment. No food, no play, no acknowledgement. She simply wants you to be safe while you are at your most vulnerable. Here is what most owners miss. This is the most selfless thing your cat will ever do for you. No one asked her to. No one trained her to. She does it because you became someone worth protecting. You became her person, and she would stand watch over you every single night for the rest of her life, whether you ever knew about it or not. Think about that. Be honest. And tell me, how many of these behaviors do you actually observe your cat doing to you every single day? Because she has been stretching for you, watching over you, wrapping her tail around you, sitting just close enough to feel connected, every single day. And you were right there, missing every single one. Now you know what every moment actually meant. So today, watch her differently. Count every behavior she shows you and drop that exact number in the comments right now. I want to know how chosen you really are.